Welcome back. Thank you for staying with us. Joining me now in the studio to talk about the 5th annual Upper Canada Folkfest, I'm talking with co-artist director George Tierney. Welcome to the program.
Thank you for having us back this year.
So what is the date for the 5th annual?
The date is Saturday, August 24th at the Kinsman Amphitheatre in beautiful Prescott, Ontario.
In Prescott?
Yeah.
What time?
So doors open at 11 and music starts at noon.
Okay, since this is an outdoor venue, if it just happens to rain, I mean, if it's cloudy, it's okay, right?
Cloudy, it's okay.
But if it decides it wants to pour down,
we will move into the Leo Bovin Community Center.
Okay.
So we're all set up there, and we've mastered producing good sound in there. They have a secondary stage ready for us, and we generally make the call as late as we possibly can because you've been to the amphitheater. It's a gorgeous space.
Well, it is.
The sound and presentation is amazing, so that's what we want to provide to our performers and our audience.
Yes, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. So the cost for this Folkfest
is just $25.
That's very reasonable.
It's very reasonable. Able to do that through fabulous sponsorship. The show is a little bit shorter this year. We've had upwards of 7 or 8 musicians in the past.
Yes.
We've got 6 musicians, and we wanted to do that to give people the chance to explore Prescott and the surrounding area a little bit more this year.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, so we've got details will be posted shortly, but probably at 9:30 and 10:30, we're running a ukulele course over at the Rotary Pavilion.
Are you?
Arthur McGregor has about 20 ukuleles, and he's a master of people come in, and within a few minutes, they're going, okay, this is a real instrument, and I can play 2 or 3 chords. And by the time you're done, the group is playing a song. So, so we're running that in the morning.
Yes.
The music starts at noon, and it'll run to 6:30. So hang around for dinner, visit the town, see what else is going on. We'll create some sort of after party elsewhere. So we're trying to turn it into more of a full day event.
Sure, and I mean, I've heard you have some excellent restaurants in Prescott.
Prescott has quite a number of excellent restaurants around.
That's what I've heard.
Yep.
Okay, so where do people get their tickets?
So you can get your tickets. There's a few places around town that you can pick up paper-based tickets, but primarily go to uppercanadafolkfest.ca.
Okay.
And you can purchase them there through Eventbrite.
So it will walk you through it.
Yeah. Very simple to purchase your tickets.
Would you please tell us who the musicians will be?
So this year, the musicians, we're very, very excited. Over the years of doing this type of thing, it's fun for me because these musicians also become friends. And so you meet them at other events and festivals and shows. So we have Brianna Doyle is coming from the Hudson area. And I met through my time on the Canadian Folk Music Awards board. So she's coming along. A young lady from Ottawa, Emma Lamontagne, she's a wonderful player and a wonderful singer and a brilliant entertainer. So she's totally engaging. Very good friend of mine and co-artistic director and co-founder of this event, Graham Lindsay, who will just be finishing up a 2 or 3 month run in Charlottetown on a show, and he's going to make it back home for the day before. So he'll be bringing a friend or two, and he focuses on trad music, traditional. So he'll bring a fiddler, and he does guitar and mandolin and such.
Yes.
Out of Montreal, we have Alexi Campaign, who is he's the son of Connie Caldor. Now he's brilliant and becoming well known in his own right. So he's another fiddler, and he adds a bit of looping to his music, and he's one of the few that can play beautiful melodies and sing at the same time on fiddle. Normally you see a fiddler player cranking away, and then so he's great. A great buddy of mine, Ray Harris, you might recognize him. He's a CKCU host for the Friday night show, the Friday Night Truck Stop. So he's bringing a few of his friends. So probably going to be Steve on bass and Dana on fiddle with him as well. And then our headliners, not that I'm not excited about the rest of them, but Yai and Chelsea, Twin Flames, who have become great friends over the years and seen them at many events and CFMA events and such as well.
Yes.
So they're coming, and they're fabulous in their own right. But the resume rolls out just endless CFMA and Indigenous and Contemporary Music Awards, brilliantly entertaining, with a really important story message to tell through their words and their music. So
don't you just love that?
Yeah.
Don't you love that? It's so meaningful. It's so
And that's what folk music is. All genres have a story to tell, but folk sort of comes with a little bit more of a story along that you can tell the story outside the song itself and share with the room and engage. So it should be a pretty good day.
I think you've got quite the lineup, I must say.
Thank you. We're proud of it.
Yeah, well, you should be. I mean, you've got a little bit of everything here, right?
Yeah, we want to mix it up.
And you have.
Yeah, and the beauty of it is you think you know what these musicians are all going to do, and they come because they're musicians, they're artists. They all of a sudden they go, and here's something a little bit different that I want to bring to it and try, as we've all seen our favorite musicians do.
Why not?
So it always opens it up a little bit. And there's a few other surprises that we're planning along the way.
Surprises that you're not going to tell us
I'm not going to tell you. Got some other ideas we're building on. And of course there's food and beverage all day there from Windmill Brewery, and Bridgeview will be there with sandwiches and box lunches for the day. So lots to take in.
What's nice about these are all Canadians, are they not?
They're all Canadians. They are all from near or within Eastern Ontario, and that'll remain the focus of the Upper Canada Folkfest, hence the name.
Yes. Well, yes. Which I think is it's great. I mean, why not?
Yeah.
We've got so much talent in our area here.
In our area, and along, between, draw a little circle around Brockville to Morrisburg sort of thing, and nip into Kempville, and the depth of talent in this area is staggering, and the amount of live music you can always take in. So
there's always something happening.
There's always something happening.
There
and
is.
we're one of the fewer ticketed events, so want to encourage people to get their tickets early, because that helps us in planning and knowing what's going to go. We got so many people that say, "Oh, definitely coming, good, definitely buy your ticket." So
don't wait until the last minute.
It helps us plan. It helps us know what we're doing.
It does indeed. And now, is there a cap on how many tickets? No, because it's an hour.
Well, I mean, the facility comfortably holds 300 people. Okay. So, we're hoping for 250 people. So, and if you make your purchases through Eventbrite, there's a counter there, so we know when we're going to be approaching that, and we'll let people know if there's a low ticket warning for sure. Through all the social media.
No, this is. I love the lineup. I'm not kidding. When I look through there and the names and what they're going to be doing, you've got it covered. Yeah. You got it covered.
We hope so, and it's our 5th year, so we're very excited about a slight change in format and making it more affordable. And kids under 12 are free, so if you want to make it a family event, please come on out.
Yeah. Okay, that date again is
Saturday, August 24th. Doors at 11. Music starts at noon at the Kinsman Amphitheatre in Prescott, Ontario.
Unless you want to sit in on the ukulele,
unless the ukulele event is just at the opposite end of the marina in the Rotary Pavilion.
Thank you ever so much, George. It's always a pleasure to talk with you.
Thank you for having me.